Hey everybody, welcome. It's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, very warm welcome and thanks for tuning in to the video today. As you can see, I'm sitting down, I'm not standing up, which means today is a not hitting drill. Won't bore you with this one, but damaged my back. Don't know what I did to it. Do have reoccurring back problems from time to time. Had to be into the osteopath a couple of times, got it sorted, but she has said definitely no hitting golf balls for the next week. Give it a rest. So I'm resting up, but I did want to do a little video for you people. So I found a little topic which interests me. I hope it interests you. I'll soon know about a number of views I get if it's interesting. I think one of the amazing things about golf is that if you've got the money and the time available, you can go and play some of the world's best golf courses. If you think about it, I'm speaking from a British perspective here. You can't go and play tennis at Wimbledon on the centre court, not very easily I don't think. You can't go and have a kick around at football, soccer, if you're watching this video in America, at Wembley Stadium, again not very easily. You can't go and play rugby at Twickenham Stadium. You can't go and play cricket at Lord's. But with golf, if you've got the money, you can go and play the best courses and the courses that play the British Open and the world's best golfers play in tournaments. What interested me is I was teaching a guy the other week and he said he'd been to go and play at Carnoustie up in Scotland. And I said, how was it? He said it was amazing. He said, but the green fees were eye-wateringly expensive. So that got me thinking, I wonder what it would cost to go and play some of the best golf courses in the UK. I've based this little study on what it would cost for a summertime green fee. So they tend to base prime season over here between sort of May to October. That's where you're going to pay peak rate. You will get discounts to play these courses in the winter time, and there will be deals available from time to time. But this was all taken off their websites, all information that's out there. Now, what I've done is I've taken the UK's best top 10 courses. Now this where again where it gets a little bit contentious because there are various people, organisations doing the best 100 in the UK. We've got Golf World, we've got Golf Digest, Golf Monthly, Golf this, that and the other. There are loads of different surveys on what the best 100 courses are. And I guess judging how you get towards the best 10 courses is very subjective. I think the way they do it is that they have a panel of golfers, experts in inverted commas, which go out, play these courses and then rate them on certain criteria. So it was interesting looking at the top 10. If you went across 4 or 5 different sites which did top hundreds, they all varied. I went with Golf Monthly because Golf Monthly is a very respected golf magazine over here in the UK. Was it the right one to choose? I don't know. They're all much for muchness. Anyway, what I've done is I've got the top 10 courses in the UK. We'll give you a quick snapshot and a picture above on each course and tell you what the green fee is. We'll run through them as quick as we can and then we'll talk a little bit about it. So, starting at number 10, Trump International up in Scotland. That will cost you to play one round of golf in the summertime, £298. Just get a couple of pounds change out of £300. Pretty expensive. Going to number 9, one of my favourite courses is the Sunningdale golf courses. There are 2 courses there, the new and the old. The Sunningdale new course came in at number 9 and that will cost you £275. Beautiful courses designed by Harry Colt, I think. I'll be pulled up on that if I've got it wrong. I'm sure it's Colt who designed those courses back in the late 1920s. Okay, we move over to Northern Ireland for course number 8, which is Royal Portrush, which hosted the 2019 British Open, or the Open, as it's like to be called. Bit of a bargain there at £240 for that one. We then flip back over to Royal Dornoch, which is up in Scotland. Not been on the Open rota. Has it Royal Dornoch ever played a British Open? I'm not sure about that. Certainly not in modern times. It's on the sort of circuit for must-play courses. It's a real classic course. Never played it myself. I've played Sunningdale New, by the way, and it is a beauty. And this Royal Dornoch comes in at £195. Moving on to course number 6, Royal Birkdale, a course which is very dear to my heart. A little bit of history for me with Royal Birkdale. My dear departed father was a member at Birkdale for many, many years. My brother Martin is still a member at Royal Birkdale, so there's a little bit of history here with Royal Birkdale. Absolutely, I'm probably a little bit biased, but I think it's one of the best courses in the UK. Held many Opens there, the last one being the famous one where Jordan Spieth pulled off the miraculous shot on that 13th hole. Do you remember it? Kind of block pushed his drive over onto the sand dunes, took relief onto the practice ground, knocked it short, knocked it on, hold the putt, and then birdied the next hole, and I don't think the next hole, and went on to win. Amazing Open. Anyway, Royal Birkdale, if you ever get a chance to play it, it's an absolute classic links golf course. Really tough, depending on what tees you play it and depending on if you get much wind. But Birkdale's coming in at £245. Okay. Moving back up to Scotland for course number 5, Carnoustie, or was once dubbed Carnoustie after that famous Open when, I can't remember when, where it blew an absolute gale and absolutely annihilated most of the golfers out there. I think that's where Garcia shot something like 89, came off in tears. Anyway, Carnoustie's coming in at £252 for a round of golf up there in the summer. Flipping back over to Royal County Down in Northern Ireland for number 4. Beautiful looking golf course, never played it. Pictures look stunning. We're coming in at £240 for that one. Back to Scotland to one of the more difficult courses to get on. At number 3, we've got Muirfield Golf Club, home of the Honourable Company of Edinburgh Golfers. I think that's right. Big scandal about Muirfield. It's on the open rota, and a couple of years ago now, where we were trying to get equality for men and ladies to play the golf course, be members of golf courses. There was famously no lady members there at this time, and quite rightly, the governing bodies wanted equality. They had a vote with their members, and the first vote they voted no. So I think what came back from the RNA there, the Royal H, unless you vote yes, you probably ain't getting the Open again anytime soon. So they had another vote, and they voted to let in some lady members. So Muirfield, quite a difficult course, I'd imagine, to go and even get on a green fee, but all these courses are open for green fees. £270 for Muirfield, and then we go to the fantastic St Andrews, coming in at number 2 on the Golf Monthly top 10. Up in Scotland, in the town of St Andrews, lots of courses owned by the St Andrews Trust. Now, the interesting thing for those of you not know much about St Andrews is it's a municipal, it's a public golf course, public golf links. And to play it, there are various ways to get on it. You can go through some sort of corporate booking sites and buy for a very hefty price a round there, but what you normally have to do is go up the day before and you put your name basically in the hat, in a ballot, and then they do a draw the next day, and the lucky people get to play that course. Anyway, if you were lucky enough to get in the ballot and get a green fee, it's £195, which I think to play St Andrews, arguably one of the most famous golf courses, home of golf it's called, £195, amazing. Number 1, and again, this is all subjective, you'll all have your own opinions. Number 1 on the 2020 Golf Monthly Top 100 courses was Turnberry Golf Club, owned now again by Donald Trump's organisation. It's sometimes known as Trump Turnberry, obviously on the open circuit. Midweek, this is a midweek rate as well, I've quoted. You can get on a lot of these courses at the weekend, but it's even more expensive. All these rates were midweek, should have said that. And the number 1 at Turnberry comes in at an eye-watering £325 for a round of golf. Need some deep pockets for that, don't you? So anyway, for those 10 courses, if we took an average of what they were, average for those 10 courses is £253.50. That converts into US dollars at £328.93. And this video was, that's like the 11th of March 2020. I did those conversion rates. So there we go. If you've got deep enough pockets, you can go and play some of the UK's best golf courses. Very interested to hear your experience about playing some of the best golf courses in America. I'll probably do another video when I get round to it on the top 10 courses in America. I know to go and play somewhere like Pebble Beach would cost, I've heard, I don't know, $400 or $500. Put me right on that one. If you've played courses like Wingfoot or Whistling Straits or any of these amazing golf courses, Doral, what's the green fee in dollars over there? What would you pay midsummer for a round of golf? Anyway, throwing that one out there. Hope you enjoyed that little snapshot of what it costs to play the UK's best golf courses. I'm going to go and rest the back a little bit more, and I'll hopefully be back to some hitting. I've got loads of products I wanted to test this week, but was unable to do it. Anyway, there we go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit a subscribe button. I'll be back soon. Bye for now.